Hey, how's it going, boys? Welcome back to, I don't know what to call it. Ludwig Stories is such a lame name. I had to make the name before Mogul Money ad aired. If you have like a good idea for the channel name, let me know. Last episode went great. It seems like a lot of people liked it. I got a bunch of emails, 99% of which I will not be able to respond to. Not only because there's so many, but some just don't apply to me specifically. But a few of these I think do, and so let's jump right into it. Hey Ludwig, I have a question for you. Recently, I started liking this girl. I do musical theater. No, I'm not a theater kid. I just do theater. That's what a theater kid is. Theater kids are people who do theater. It's like saying I'm not Christian. I just show up to church every Sunday. Doesn't. Eventually, I was like, fuck it. And I told her I liked her, and she said it wasn't going to work out. The issue is that for some reason, I just can't seem to get over her. Do you know any way I can just relax and be okay with being single? Pain. Yeah, for sure. That's a good question. How did you get feelings for this girl? I'm assuming it was like going through your day-to-day life and interacting with her where you currently interact with her. In the theater class, during lunch, whatever. But I'm assuming you're still doing every single thing the same that made you get feelings. And I'm not saying blow this person off, quit theater, ignore them, but mixing it up is totally fine. The best way to go about getting over anything is usually working on yourself. When you spend so much time working on yourself and focusing on yourself, you don't have the freedom to focus on girls. For me, I did it in a super overt and cringy way. It was my junior year and I had broken up with my girlfriend. I spent the entire summer by myself in Arizona. Usually every summer I go home and I hang out with friends and family, but I said, no, I'm going to stay here. And all I was doing was working my job at Apple, watching Sword Art Online, not a meme, this is real, I'm sorry, but this is what happened. And then like still talking to her. And I thought, I need to get over this. And so I made a YouTube channel called Self-Improvement, with the idea being every single day I would upload a video of me working on my health, learning Japanese, and learning to play the piano. And I would do some tangible thing to work towards those three goals, and I would keep myself in check by uploading it to this YouTube channel. I ended up making about one video, the pilot episode, where I introduced the idea, and somehow through YouTube's terrible Google Plus social platform, this made its way over to my mother, who watched this video of me taking shirtless pictures of myself, posting it on YouTube, and writing down katakana for about 45 minutes before getting tired, and then playing Fairy Fountain Theme on piano for about 30 minutes before getting bored. She sent me a text saying, oh, I found your YouTube video. Not in the, wow, what a great thing you're doing, but more like, I am your mother, I'm gonna support you through my words, but tonally, you're being cringe on main. And I never ever made another YouTube video about it again. I did keep running kind of weirdly through the streets of Tempe, Arizona in like 110-degree weather, listening to nothing but TED Talks and then taking shirtless pictures of my body after. And then also doing some weird radical things like getting really short buzzed haircuts that made me look somewhat Chad and somewhat racist, like I might be in a frat, but the frat's not that inclusive. Things I'm not super proud of. It doesn't have to be that over the top and that cringy. You can find something that you want to improve on in your own life. Maybe like a hobby that you've been waiting to get started. Maybe you want to make your own music. You're a theater kid. You're a person who does theater who's not a theater kid. So maybe there's some shit that you want to work on in your life, and this is like the perfect time to do it. Hey Ludwig, I'm in a bit of a predicament. I've been friends with this girl since the 7th grade, and we just graduated college together. She's a really close friend and always has been. Over the past year, I've grown feelings for her. The thing is, I'm the only friend she has. Should I be selfish and confess my feelings, which might potentially make things awkward? Or should I bury my feelings and change nothing between us? Well, a couple things here. Did I say bury wrong? Did I say bury? Saying you're her only friend. Are you the only human on earth that she talks to? Parents can be friends, siblings can be friends, but I'll just take it at face value and try to respond the best I can. With one of my most embarrassing stories. Oh God. I was friends with a girl in middle school and high school for about like 5-6 years. Sometime in high school, I started to get a crush on her. This happens, and it can make things a bit weird because I thought to myself, damn, High school's about to end. It was senior year. And if I graduate and I haven't told this girl I like her and then we go our separate ways, I will forever be like, what if? And so I decided that I'd tell her my feelings. I didn't want to be like one of those lame people who just say like, hey, do you like me? And pass a note on their desk with a yes checkbox and a no checkbox. I wanted to get a little romantic about it. Every school day, I had 7th period off. I was able to do whatever I wanted. And usually I would hang out with her. We'd do something. And on this specific day, she said she needed to go to the photography lab because we had a photo class in school that was old school camera film that you would develop in the dark in a red room. And so we went to this dark, dimly lit room. Nobody's there. She's hanging up her photos in this room and I'm looking around, touching the desks, smelling the air. And I say, oh, Jen. She goes, what? So we've been friends for a long time, haven't we? Yeah, I guess. How about we take it to the next level? In fewer words than I would have liked, she just said no. No shot. Ludwig, this is not happening in any way, shape, or form. I'm not into you. I like being your friend, but no. I drove home feeling pretty dumb. And you know what? I have never talked to her ever since that day. Is not what happened. We're still friends. I mean, we had some ups and downs. That's how it goes in life. But we were still friends after this moment. In fact, really good friends. I also ended up asking her to prom because, I'm one of those guys who was really dense in the head and thought, hey, what if I just keep running it down mid? Eventually I'll win, which isn't true. But I got rejected again. I asked her to prom, I got rejected again. I went to prom stag, had a great time. Here's a couple pictures from it. Anyway, moral of the story is we were still friends after me confessing my feelings because I just moved on. If you actually tell someone how you feel, they say no, and then you take concerted efforts to move on and find someone new, then I don't think you're doing much harm. I think in general, you should be more confident in your ability to tell someone you like them, get rejected, deal with that rejection, than being able to deal with repressed feelings. Because I think repressed feelings are almost always going to come out in some fashion. And when they come out, it's much more explosive because it's not on your own terms. Don't trap her in a dark photo lab and tell her you like her. Maybe be casual about it, a light lunch. Hey, by the way, I don't know, it's a weird thing I got. It's feelings. And then they might be like, yeah, that is cringe, but, it's chill. And then you move on. It doesn't have to be a whole dramatic thing. Anyway, hopefully I answered some of your questions. As always, if you guys want to send something in, the email down below, you know where it is. It is me, by the way. For whatever reason, some people... Was I out of focus this whole time? I think I was out of focus this whole time. Cole, that's on you, man. You got that. You'll figure it out. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.